Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Hugo Correa and I hope you're doing well. Well, in this case I want to guide you through the steps that you need to take to make your own lamp. And yes, who you see over there is my cat Paco, and he was the one responsible on breaking the last lamp made with a wine bottle. So now we have a beautiful bottle over here. You can find it, well, you can actually buy it and drink it, or you can find it at a bar or in a restaurant that somebody can give it to you. So we want to add some weight to our bottle so it doesn't flip again. And also we're going to need to make a perforation on the side. In this case I have this 1/2 inch diamond bit, and this will help us to make a nice size hole to be able to kind of slide through the cable that we have that is going to be on this kit. So now we have a support over here, which is the harp itself. So you wanna make sure that you have that, obviously, to cover the lamp with. And also you have this bottle lamp kit. This is really perfect for the type of purpose that we have right now. This DIY project will work really well, especially because it has this kind of washers there. This is the top screw, the one that you're going to use. So you're going to need a screw gun or drill, and you're going to use the harp itself. This one I found it for like $2 at the in this case will be the Goodwill, the one that I found at the Goodwill, but you can find it anywhere. Here is Paco. Paco is the one that actually made the damage, and we want to make sure that it's nice and strong. And why not to kind of show you the steps that I will take to build this beautiful lamp. And it's going to have a nice feature, the one that you saw in the beginning, but I'm going to explain it to you later on. So let's start with the drilling that we're going to do. Because you're going to have a lot of kind of glass dust, in this case really fine, you want to make sure that you wipe that out with a damp cloth. In this case I actually use a piece of paper towel so I can dispose the entire piece of paper and I won't carry that stuff and kind of hurt myself. Now, when you're drilling glass, you want to make sure that you have the proper drill. A regular, metal or wood drill bit will now work on glass. And you want to make sure that you don't do a lot of, you don't put a lot of pressure. If you notice, I'm drilling this in the bottom, so it's kind of like the strongest part that I find on the glass. Now, if you're careful enough, you may be able to do it a little higher. But the important thing right here is to make sure that you can actually disguise the cable. If you notice, I'm actually perforating it right in the back, right where the other side of the label is, so it will be disguised once you kind of install it. So it will be right there. So again, remember to make sure that you protect your eyes. In this case, you don't want to have those obviously those fragments of glass on your eyes. And after that, what you want to do, I did something that may work for you or not, but in this case what I did is that I actually put the wire first, then I actually fit the glass pebbles inside, or the marbles. So you may want to do the marbles first and then the cable, but anyway, you want to make sure that the marbles are small enough so they actually can fit the top of the mouth of the bottle, right? So you can actually put them all the way in as intended. So these little washers that you see here are threaded inside, but in this case, because I have like an odd size diameter there, what I did is that I took the one that was kind of the closest and I put some clear tape around it. So that was the case. So it was it took a little time to kind of fit it up really well like that, one at a time, but it worked. So you just want to be patient. And again, if you want to take that wire out, kind of slant the bottle later on and just kind of sneak the the cable through, that's fine as well. So again, I put as many as I consider that was like heavy enough to support the lamp. And now we have to continue with the other steps, which is kind of like the installation of the little washer that you see here with the thread. Again, you will notice that in this case it's gonna fall through because the size is kind of odd again. So we wanna make sure that it's nice and snug. And if you want to use like the big one and then just kind of take some of the pieces out without cutting yourself, that's fine too. Meaning like you want to shave a little bit of the piece out, that's fine. Or if you want to add a little bit of kind of clear tape on it, this is fine as well. So you want to make sure that you take care of that stuff. So once you have it nice and secure over there, you want to continue with that little piece of threaded hollow pipe. That piece of pipe is going to be the one where you're going to drive your cable through, and also is going to be the one that is going to hold the rest of the lamp, including the harp as well. So it has obviously a sequence of ways of installing the thing. You want to have that little cap, and you want to make sure that you have enough threaded pipe so you can actually thread that, put a knot, and put the harp support as well, or the cover, the lamp cover. So those are the things that you want to consider when you're doing this thing, and you want to make sure again that you put the little cap, then you put the harp support, that kind of ring that goes around, a nut, and then you use the support for the socket itself. So if you see, you have a nice screw over there. You want to make sure again that you test all these things before you install them, but you don't have to kind of go crazy in the way the sequence that you have at the moment. You want to make sure that in this case I just went a little further, but you want to make sure that you have enough threaded pipe to be able to support the other thing. So let's go ahead and try that again. If you just put the harp support, or that kind of ring that it goes on top, you'll notice that it has a lot of space on it, so it looks kind of weird. Although this cap, or this cover is a little oversized, it's okay. I mean, nobody's gonna kind of look too much into it, and it will just kind of cover the end of the bottle and all the stuff, so, or the top of the bottle, I guess. So if you just like put it like that, you'll notice how difficult it is to install the support for the socket. Everything is out of place, and that's why you need to put a little nut on the bottom. You see that even if you try, these things have to be aligned, and you have to support the bottle in a different way, so it will be a failure. You want to make sure that you do that on the steps that you kind of see on the display, on the little diagram that you see on the schematics that you see on the instructions. So go ahead and put the nut and support that really well. I wouldn't like use a plier or something like that, because you will scratch the surface. You don't want to do that stuff. So now that it's nice and support, you want to go ahead and have some little extra piece of wire that you can work with. You want to go ahead and screw that in, drive it all the way through. Then you want to use a screwdriver to kind of just support it there. If you notice, you have a little hole in the side, but that's when somebody wants to use like a pull chain or something like that, and you don't want to, in that case, you don't want to use that. It's not necessary. So just forget about that little part. You want to go ahead and just concentrate in securing that socket support really well there. So for the connection of that, you're going to have two things. Although you don't see it really clear here, those wires, the two wires, have a distinction. The white wire that goes on the silver screw has some little stripes, so you'll notice that has some little stripes, and whereas the one that goes on the yellow one is just kind of plain. It's just nice and smooth. So you will see that, although you don't see it there really close. If you touch it, you will see that it has some stripes, and that's how you want to put it. The clear one, the smooth one, you want to put it on the darker screw. In this case, is the chrome, gold one, or the golden screw. So the brass screw, I guess. I don't know, however you want to call it. But so go ahead and install the support, the light socket support. And then one cool thing that we're gonna use is this type of light bulb that I found. It consumes very little wattage, like 1.3 watts or something like that. And the cool thing is that it has a built-in like remote control sensor, and you can actually change the colors on this thing. So it's really cool. That's why you saw in the beginning that I was changing the lights on it, and it's, you know, it has different functions. So on this tiny little thing you can actually put that. So go ahead and put the harp, and you want to put the screw right on top over there. You want to make sure that you fasten it really well. You know, sometimes there are beautiful ones with glass, other colors, so you know, this is just a simple standard screw, I guess you want to call. I don't even know how to call that thing, but go ahead and use it. Now you have a beautiful lamp, and if you don't have too many of them, you can actually ask your restaurant, local bar or something to save those kind of champagne bottles or cool beautiful bottles for you. And now you have a beautiful nice piece. Oh my god, now it's Paco again on the next to the lamp, and I hope this time he won't just throw it on the floor and stuff like that. So with this I want to leave you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video, simple video, will help you to make something out of those memories on those glass bottles that you have over there at home. Take care. Thank you for watching my videos. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the little notification bell over there, and see any of these videos that are around me. I'll see you soon.